55% of fitness coaches aren't happy with their coaching app, but they stay because they have all their workout programs, meal plans, and tracking. If you're here right now, it's because you're wondering why not switch your coaching app. Probably because your app has technical issues, there aren't enough updates, or there aren't enough features. We found the ultimate solution to migrate all your workout programs, meal plans, and assessment files into Ekklo in 10 minutes flat. So here we are, we're on Ekklo. And before starting the video, why exactly did we integrate Claude into the app? We have a lot of fitness coaches who come to see us, who tell us, Theo, I love your app, it's smooth and intuitive, but I just can't be bothered to transfer all my client data from one app to another. So find a solution, otherwise I won't be able to switch. Well, exactly that's why we thought of a way that could be interesting to transfer all your programs into the app. And with Claude and ChatGPT, of course, it's possible. And of course, everything I'm showing you now also works for the free Claude and free ChatGPT. No need to have a paid subscription, that's the advantage. If you're a coach and your app is buggy, doesn't update, or support is non-existent, we have the solution to transfer everything in one click and finally save time on your coaching. So we're going to click directly on the integration button in the coach section. I'm going to use the example of Claude because I currently have a Claude subscription, but it also works with ChatGPT. To sync Claude to Ekklo, we're going to press the MCP URL button. We'll right-click it, copy, and head over to Claude. And we'll press the little profile button at the bottom left, settings. Then once we're here, we'll press connector and we'll press the button on the right, add a custom connector. Once we get here, it'll be very simple. We can put the name and then paste the MCP server URL directly here. Once that's done, we'll press add and it's done. Simply put, there'll be nothing left to do. The connector will have been successfully added to the app. So you're going to ask me, Theo, how do I transfer all my workout programs from over the years, my meal plans, my assessments, and so on? Well, quite simply, you have several options. Either you ask for CSV files. You should know that in France, it's mandatory to have CSV file data for your workout programs, meal plans, and so on. All your data belongs to you. So we can either send PDFs directly to Claude, PDFs, Excels, whatever, or we can simply take screenshots. Take the example of a screenshot. I have a PDF, it could also be a coaching app. I took a screenshot of my meal plan. I told it, hey AI, here's Claire's meal plan, for example, week 5. I'd like you to take this program and put it directly into Ekklo. So if I go into Ekklo, Nutrition, I have Claire's meal plan, week 5, which was indeed created automatically. Each time, we have the exact weight for afternoon snacks, dinner, lunch, and so on. The AI, it allowed it to put a note on the typical day to see the weekly meal plan each time, and so on. Everything was transferred in a super simple way. Now, of course, it's not going to be 100% perfect, but instead of losing 30 minutes per program, transferring everything, you save 1 minute per program. That's just a massive amount of time. Imagine the time you save thanks to AI and thanks to Ekklo. So it also works with meal plans, but it can also work with workout plans. Imagine your app can transfer your programs into PDF format. Well, quite simply, you take the PDF in question, send a screenshot, same principle. You send it to your AI and tell it, now take this program and integrate it into Ekklo for me. And the same principle, if we go to sport program, we'll have the PPL hypertrophy program from the screenshot or PDF, whatever. And when we click on it, we'll see every session, every set, and every execution tempo that's been created. We'll have the repetitions, the RPE, and the tempo right here every time. We'll have session notes. If the machine is taken, well, the AI can suggest exercise variations, which is super interesting. So there, the heavy lifting is done. Of course, you can make adjustments later. For example, if tomorrow you don't want 12 reps for the cable pullover, but you want 15, just like that, switch it. That way, all the sets will have 15 reps instead of 12, for instance. It's also a massive time saver. So now let's see how it looks on the client side. We'll go to the client-side mobile app, which we have here, and click on Sport. There, we'll have the specific session for the day. If the client has a poor connection, they can download it for offline mode and then hit start. Now, it's quite simple. The video will play automatically. In terms of exercises in the app, we have over 5,000. It should cover men, women, and so on. It's interesting. The client enters their weights and reps, and each time, they'll have their performance history to keep progressing and tracking their growth. Besides tracking weights and reps, the client can send you a short note for each set, along with the AI suggested instruction. Also, a few weeks ago, several coaches told me, Theo, it'd be great if my clients use the app instead of WhatsApp to send their exercise videos. That's exactly what we've implemented. Your clients can film themselves directly from the app to send you their exercise movements. This way, we greatly reduce friction for the client, and for you, everything is in Ekklo, making it much simpler and hassle-free. And as soon as the set is finished, we can start the rest period, which is built right into the app. This means if the client is on WhatsApp or Instagram, they'll get a notification when the timer is up. However, if the client stays in the app, they'll hear a beep in their ears during the final 3 seconds. It's as simple as that. And on the client side, for the meal plan part we saw earlier, we'll click on nutrition. We'll have, for example, Theo Very Diet here. We'll have on days, off days, breakfast, lunch, pre-workout, and dinner, for instance. For each menu, we'll see the foods to eat with equivalent food options listed below. In the app, you can set up food equivalencies yourself. For example, you'll set an equivalent for pasta, and below it we'll have raw rice, raw pasta, semolina, etc. That way, the client can easily choose what fits their needs and preferences. And of course, through the nutrition section, the client can access recipes because, as I mentioned, the app also lets you create recipes manually or with AI. For instance, a week ago I asked the AI, can you create 5 healthy recipes for my vegan client? Well, the AI creates it. Look, it's not complicated, it's an AI. But the advantage here is that I asked it to integrate them directly via Ekklo. And so the AI can directly create the food items one by one and integrate the recipes into the app so that the client can always have the photo, breakfast, calories, macros, ingredients, and so on. With, of course, a shopping list that is also generated by the AI every time based on the meal plan that you have provided to your client. So there you go, you don't have to stress anymore. All your programs will be transferred into Ekklo, your workout programs, your meal plans, your recipes, your ebooks, your documents in less than 12 hours. That is the promise of Ekklo, putting everything in one place for you and your clients. If you also want to easily switch to Ekklo and transfer all your workout and meal programs and your clients into the app, you have a 14-day free trial starting right now on Ekklo.